Good. Well, not morning anymore. It's 12:01. I almost started on time. I did start on time 7 minutes ago. I just didn't take down my starting screen. So yeah, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to have to save this. We're going to do 3268. Oh, oops. There we go. So I wanted to do a couple of ideas. I wanted to do Cozy Town, and I know I've done this before, Cozy Town, like a collegiate. And I need to get my Star Pugs logo that I've already made. Maybe the bookstore, Cozy Town Books, and I was thinking also that Cozy Town Floof Around. So we're gonna try some of these. I might have to redo PERS, but I've gotta find those files. And I also need to open and finish the cut lines in my 4x6 sticker sheet. So let's go to desktop. Where would that, oh gosh, that would be probably under sketches. Goodness, a long time ago. And that would be under probably webcomic even longer ago. It might be easier for me just to go to the comic and look at it, which I'm sure is in volume 2018. It was Star Pugs Coffee and Biscuits. That's what it was. And I also did that in, I did that logo in, in this most recent one, last year's fall scale of Floof. I went back to Star Pugs. Okay, all right. I can do that one pretty easy, I think. Cozy Town Collegiate Tea. I think I've got fonts for that. I need to find PERS logo because I really did like the PERS logo that I made, but I believe that one's sitting somewhere in my sketches folder. So let's go in here and let's go to maybe 2020. Thinking that that's probably close to when I did those drawings, because that was when I did the PERS logo when I did Coconut's her singing in the choir, her open mic night. That was that comic. So let's see what we've got here. That one is quite a doozy. The line art for the Tuxie cosplays. When was open mic night? This was 2020. Well, open mic night. I don't feel like it was back in 2019, but it could very well have been. Stumbled on some old pin designs that I didn't remember I had. Some of my monsters and mushrooms sketches. Wow. All that development work for I should really actually fill out that story and write it. Where is open mic night? I know it's in here somewhere. Designed a lot of pins that I've never produced, apparently. Let's see. Looking at 2021 now. Maybe that's where I had the logos. These ideas that I never finished. Gosh. Alright, so there's some other stuff here. I think I'm getting close. I think 2021 was the year that I did those. All I need to do is find the darn file. Well, obviously. Oh, I did it. Planner stickers. Darn it, I need to. So many things that I have found and just looking for one thing that I'm not finding. There's the clever floof. I need to write that one down. 2382 is clever floof. If I need to change any of those, any of that artwork. There it is, 2414. Cozy Town logos. All right, now I know where to look. All right, sketches. I need to go to number 2414. Cozy Town logos. Open. Hers Chocolate Shop. Cozy Town Books. And I think I had, Buff and Fluff the Gym. And Nibbles Grocery. I never did anything with Nibbles Grocery. I really like Purr's Chocolate Shop. But I think this, where I put the R's together, I think that's hard to read. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this here. And I think I remember struggling with that. I know I also did the publishers, the paw prints. Oh, that was it paw prints? I think it was paw prints books. All right. The logos. I want to use them again later in the future. I can always reference that. I show the curly tail, and he's going to have his Star Pug cup right here. on, flip. A little bit smaller there. And then I think on my original comic I did, oh, Bones, and the biscuits, Coffee and Biscuits was in a script, so, but this will be more easily read. Alright, so let's get a star in here because it's called Star Pugs after all. Soften that star up. Of course, we'll have a dog biscuit there. I think I did have the dog biscuit on the original one. Another dog biscuit over here. And then now I can center this Coffee and Biscuits line, hopefully. Get it about right. Visually, anyway. Star Pugs, Coffee, oops. Kind of like the 3 stars. Let's put that there. So it's not going to fit right. Go Star Pugs, Coffee and Biscuits. They seem to be too close to. I know the Starbucks mermaid is. I haven't seen the Starbucks logo in a while. I think she's holding a starfish or something. She's central and she's facing forward, so I'll change his logo a little bit. Little tail in there. go ahead and group this cup. And probably draw it completely, and then I'll erase what I don't need. So it's a little wonky. It's a little right. That's a little bit of an extreme angle, so let's fix that. About that. That looks like more a coffee cup angle. That's a little better, not the best, but good. I'll redraw the top of it because it doesn't seem like it's quite right either. Let's smooth this out. There's a little bit better there. A smidge. And then I'll do just a hint of this edge of the lid, and then I need another star. So I'm going to come out of this group, and let's grab a star. Come back in here. And there's our star on the cup, and we're going to just skew it a tiny, tiny bit. I'm going to get rid of that. So it needs to be the simpler the better, I think, because especially on a t-shirt, we've got to make sure the graphics work right. There we go. Oh, he's holding his coffee cup and he's happy. Let's see if that's going to be... I feel like this design is so simple. I feel like it needs something else. Maybe some halftones. Maybe I could do halftones because I'm thinking like one color, but I don't have to make it one color, but I kind of am thinking that that would be good. Now let's change his arm because his arm was not correct. There we go, it's a little bit better. Maybe. Let's erase the rest of this because I know that's correct. I feel like a simple one color t-shirt, and I'm gonna of course select, I think that Bella Canvas has the, or at least close to the Starbucks green. I'm gonna leave his paw like that for a minute. Come on, get out of here. I feel like this might need to be, my original thought was it was a script, so I can possibly change that to a script, but this, I don't know, I'll think about it. I feel like this is a little bit busy, but I could also add a cozy town. Let's see. Definitely think that needs to be, well, if I do this, I can possibly make it really small and have it curved around the bottom. Oops. I feel like this needs so much more. I definitely think the halftones are in order. It just isn't quite what I want right now. It's not. I feel like maybe, well, let me add an extra line. It's just, when in doubt, start adding lines around, right? Let's just kind of make this a little double here, just to add a little more visual interest. And let's make this a thinner line maybe. Alright, so I could do that. That's a little better. It gives it a little more interest. I still need to mess around. It's looking more like a seal now. I think I need to mess around with some of the lines. Maybe do, I wonder if maybe adding some thicker ones around here would be ideal. But then I'd come over here to his tail, and that would be, well, his tail is pretty thick. Just do that. It's kind of punching it up a little bit. And then let me grab my swatches that are other library. Vector. All right, let's see here. I want to use the biggest tone. I could always make my own, but I don't know. Looks like I need to close that gap there first of all. There we go. All right, now let's do some halftones. Boop. One of the problems with halftones is that you get that moire effect, I think it's called. That's the one I like, I think. Yeah, that's the one I like right there. I've used this one on several designs, and this is the one that vectorizes the best. Some of them come out and they look like pointed stars or teardrops, and I gotta be careful about that. And I'm not sure if I really, we'll see. I'm going to keep the overlap for now because I'm not 100% sure. I want to use that. But let's just kind of mess around with this a little and fill in some halftone spots maybe. If I do this on his face mask and the eyes, that might be too much. In fact, I think I already know it's going to be too much. Yeah, it's difficult to see his face when I do that. I almost need to make these a different one. I don't want to just have cozy town, but slide over to the middle here. Maybe these stars need to be smaller because I feel like, hello Dee. I'm glad you made it. Everything's going pretty good here. I'm just working on some little t-shirt design ideas. Seeing if I can come up with something interesting. Why do I feel like these are not in the same spot? But they are. They're exactly across from the other stars, which means my star pugs is not even. And I can visually tell it's not even already. Let's just do a straight across here. There we go. Now let's just drag it over just a bit. There we go, that's about center. Oh, thank you. So what I'm thinking, All right, let's change coffee and biscuits to a script and see how that feels. Oh, that's pretty. But that probably won't go. I need something that's just a soft. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Darn it. All right, let's see. Coffee and nope. It needs to be legible. That's pretty cute, but that's not right. I feel like, oh, I think I know why that looks so weird. It's really, okay. Let's find a knife. Oh, that's cute. Coffee and biscuits. Not that legible though. That's cute. I need to bring in the spacing. Coffee and biscuits. No. I actually kind of like that one. Kind of gives it a little... Catherine, hello! Welcome to the stream. Look at coffee and biscuits and see what that'll do. Coffee and biscuits. I don't know if coffee and biscuits will work though, because it's kind of, it falls out. Something needs to be, yeah, that could possibly work. Cheap pine. That could actually be kind of cute. Let's make that a little bigger. Kind of like it. Dark bugs, coffee and biscuits. Cozy town. So let's do this real quick. Make that uppercase. I really want this A and to be centered, but I know that's going to push this and make it look weird. But I'm just going to give it a look and see if I can. If it really looks that bad. Food and cozy town. Food and cozy town. This is going to be difficult. Not if I put it on a lighter, it will have to be, okay, so if I do it this way, if I erase, I'm going to have to do a version of this. So if I erase and make this, I'm aiming for a one color print. So this will have to be on a light color T, so the eye spots, if they're cut out of this form, will still look like eye shine. So I'm going to take this and this, and we're going to subtract front, and we're going to do the same here. Subtract front. All right. So if I do this, let me see what I t-shirt options. To move over here. I'm not seeing chat for just a second, so bear with me. There's that one. Let's see what colors you've got. My goodness. All right. Do we have anything that's a Kelly green? I would really enjoy a heather deep teal. Sorry, the size and color combination is discontinued. How about smalls? What is available in small through? Okay, so I can go up to 3XL, 4XL. All right, so 4X, small through 4X. Okay, I've got options. It's not a forest green, it's more like a deep teal. Heather Prism is definitely not it, that's way too light. Heather Forest. I don't see that green. Show, oh, okay. That's not a light though. That would be close to it, but then Heather Deep Teal is pretty. Olive is close, but no cigar. I like the Heather Deep Teal. Steel Blue is always good, but that's not quite green. There's, of course, the classic Kelly Green. So I see those colors. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just do a mock-up here. I'm gonna do a square. And let's grab something that's it's not quite Kelly Green. That's a little bit bright-ish, but that might work. All right, so that could be cute actually. So if I do that, and I'm gonna duplicate this again because I'm gonna, whoops, great. So my experiment got ungrouped. All right, so now I'm gonna duplicate this for safety. And let's go in here and I'm gonna start expanding these shapes so I can just one click. Let's just handle the strokes first. Object, expand appearance, and they didn't all work. Of course, why would they all work at once? All right, those guys worked. So now let's expand text. Good. All right, and then the difficult part is let's expand these bits of halftone. So now I go to here and vectorizer play. Okay, go for it. All right, so now let's go in here. And what I do is I select the white, I delete, and all I have left is the black. Go back out of here, and then I should have all the same colors. Let's just make it red. Okay, so obviously this guy is not in the group of everything else, and I don't understand why. Let's just do it that way, maybe. All right, good. So let's make a, let's just take this. It's gonna be, gosh, now I feel like this is a Mr. Yuck symbol. That's a little bit too Mr. Yuck for me. need to come back in here and erase some of these pug lines. Now, in case I made a mistake, I do have those other ones that I saved just in case. Coffee and biscuits. All right. I know, right? This random account, I keep timing him out, but he keeps coming back. I'm just like, all right, well. Is that 2 on the nose? I don't like it though. All right, let me do a test run here. Just keeps being interesting. Indeed. How are you doing, Sharon? Everybody's like, what? What is going on here? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I need to make sure that artboard 2. So let's export as, I want to do a PNG, I want to use an artboard, and I would like to just do 2. I'm going to just 300 dpi, and we need it to be transparent. Okay. And I'm going to run this on my mock-up maker, trolling at its finest. Been using the internet since I was a kid, so I'm so used to seeing that type of stuff. Yeah, no, totally. No, it doesn't bother me, T. It's just par for the course. I mean, I wish I could get back. I mean, I could try, but I've tried, I think, how many streams? I think 3 of them. What I think happened is something changed on their servers so that it's registering my streaming software as something that is like just sending all of these, because it's timing out my IP because of excessive requests, and I can only surmise that it's something with how my OBS software is interfacing with their streaming setup. So I'm guessing that's why. All right, so let's set this for, I'm just gonna create a product template because will need to use this later, I'm sure. Printful is taking, there we go. It was taking its sweet time. Introducing saved designs. Got it. Save one design or many design layers to reuse on any other product. Okay, cool. But I would like to upload my test design real quick. Oh, goodness. Where do I want to upload this to? That's all the old stuff. I'm just going to upload it. Upload new file. Necessarily pick where it's going to go to. This is going to be faulties. There we go. That should be that. There we go. I'll rename that in a minute. I just want to see how it looks. I would like to apply. Oh, it looks so cute. Okay, I know, got it. I saved my design and I want to drag this up a little bit. It's so cute. Darn it. Okay, let's see. All right, let me play around with the product here. Let's look at it on a couple different backgrounds. That's cute, but not quite what I'm thinking. I want to see this heather forest. Why does heather forest look gray? It's just like a gray heather t-shirt, but they're calling it forest, which would imply green. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with classic Kelly green. And what is this little save to collection? Save to templates. Because then I can drag out the little sample to where are you going? What did you do? What did you do? Okay. All right. Let's come over here. I would like to look at mock-ups really quick. Basic. I can do this any number of ways. I do like the close-up of the design, so I'm gonna have that on here. Zoomed in mock-ups. Okay, cool. Let's do the ghost mock-up. Let's do a flat. Oh, that's a really flat. I like the flat with the wrinkles. It feels more, no, that's like wrinkle. Okay, so that's not quite wrinkled at all. So this is wrinkled and this is folded. Okay, that's enough for now. I don't need the back because there's nothing on the back. Boop. Generate the mock-ups, please. Thank you. All right. I was a mod on a YouTube channel for a bit that had a ton of evening live streams. The mod team had to break out the band hammer a lot. It's a petrified forest, yes. Very, very good point. All right, there's my mock-up folder. Let's go there. All right, so I want to move this over. Let's copy and let's go to the desktop where I put okay, this'll work. So let's bring in a couple of these guys. It's a close-up of the artwork, which is kind of cool, folded and on the shirt. Let's just put this in here. All right. So now you can see they're all blending together. It's like a ghost shirt. All right. So that's an example. And look at that. They made the... I don't think these used to be transparent. I know this one was, but I didn't remember these being transparent. I like that. Star Pugs, coffee, and biscuits. Simple. Simple and cute. All right, and I need to make sure that, okay, so this is the working file where everything is still vector. I'm gonna slide you up here, and this is the actual finished artwork that I used. That's a cute little one. I like that. Okay. So I want to do also a Cozy Town Collegiate Tee. And I have lost OBS. There we go. There's OBS. So this one's going to be easy. I think I even have a font, although I like this. I can't keep relying on Cheap Pine. I grabbed one that was in a pack specifically. I just have to find it. That's not quite. classic Goldsmith Crow. That's actually kind of cool. It's like a, that's close, but let me just, it's a little bit distressed. Just, I'll just, I was down in the C's, so let's go back to the C's. See if I can find that one that I specifically saved because I was like, ooh, that's what I need. These are so cute. Look at those. They're so much fun. Alright, I like that one, but that's not... Oh, I do like that one. I gotta keep that one in mind. Cute. I'm not even bothering to look at the names because I just can't even remember what it was, so I've got to rely on the look. Now I'm getting closer here. That's close, especially with that C. I feel like the collegiate text shirts are a little bit thicker though. Now I could go in and edit, but let me continue down. I was in the eyes. Somewhere. There we go, that's where I was. Let's pick up from there. That's close. That's really close. That's really close. All right, let's keep going. Batman mongoose. Okay, Octon College. Oh, we're definitely onto something here. Oh, a spray painted version. All right, let's see. There are weights. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Let's just go here. And let's close up this to be where it should be. And then we're gonna do a simple effect and warp. Not that. I wanna do arc lower, but we're gonna reverse it. Oops. That was too much. That's too much. Just a touch. Oh. Play with this a little bit. Let's see if I can't. I know this is like what you shouldn't do, but I really want that arc to be more, so let's see if I can't edit this a little bit. No, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Really looking weird, like I can't, I mean, it's not looking like a word anymore. And why is this N? The bottom of the N is here, but the bottom of the C is here. That does not feel right. I'm gonna duplicate this because I don't want to lose the font. I'm gonna trash the styling though. And we're gonna do a classic, nope. Do the classic but make it small. And then let's go for and then I don't know if I'll do this at all. Just, it's a design that I've always been thinking about. I don't even know if anybody would be interested in it, but it could be a fun little. I could do the classic college shirt look. Oops, come back here. It's like the classic college look. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm gonna duplicate, that's all editable. This one, however, is going to get expand appearance and object expand. Okay. And we're gonna center because of course we're going to center. And then can I do this? Oh, I did. Oh, awesome. Okay. All right, so now I have a single color. So I can do this look, or I could do like, I could switch up the font to something more soft, like, is this the one I was messing with? So this one's a little bit softer. There are a couple others that were softer on the curves, but still had the look I was going for. And then I could do, you know, like leaves or something to soften it up a little bit, or to make it a little bit more. I could draw a little floof in draw a little floof in the O's. Let's see. But the point of this would be to just riff on the classic shirt. So floofs would be cute. Look, hiding everywhere. I could put a floof like right here on Cozy Town. Big mouth. I put big mouth up there. I could put them like walking on top of the letters, like maybe one is like, he's like not sure, and this one's like, come over, I'll give you a hand. And then I could have one that's like asleep. I like that idea. I kind of like that idea. I could still keep it as the single color. And if I wanted to do shading, I could do the halftones again. I like this idea of them kind of interacting with the letters, and this one's definitely over it. It's like, okay, this is a good place to sleep. And these are like, well, I don't know if I can jump. Idea though. I think I might roll with it. All right, let's move these fonts that I want to keep track of over here. And let's save this file before I regret not saving this file. Because, yeah. I think that makes it a little bit more. All right, let's bring you back up here. And I'm going to make these floofs. Go ahead and group everything in this group so I don't lose track of my design here. Boop. All right, so now I can come in here. Let's see, what's my point size? All right, that's all right. Let's make it a little smaller. And let's get this floof going. Might need to make my point size smaller here. There we go. That's a little bit better. I like the shape of that. And I just need to, oops, I need to fix it up a little bit because it's kind of wonky here. But I like the expression. Oh, that's really messing it up. What the heck? Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Let's smooth this corner out. Let's smooth this upper out. Go, and let's just bring this. I'm gonna have to edit this one by hand, I think. Smooth those out. That's good. Get him his little tongue. There we go. Let's go. So. And this one's gonna be like, I don't know if I can. I might have to raise this one up and edit his little booty over here. Then this one is like, I'll help you. kind of want to have his little paw just like kind of just a little bit more this way, a little bit more like that. So he needs to have a little curve here. And I feel like I'm going to need a little foot. Alright, so let's try and edit this just to give it a little like, let me help you gesture. Sure how I'm going to do this one that's passed out here. I'll cross the 3. I don't know if I want to have them passed out. Maybe a little itty bitty, a little bitty bitty on the end. That's good. I like that better than passed out one. I like that better. We'll do a teeny tiny itty bitty. So it's just trying to balance. He's like, I don't know about this. Why was I asked to come on this adventure? question is, when spanning two, sitting on top of two, I think I can probably close that. Just draw it completely. Good idea. I think that's a good idea. Alright, so there's that. I was also gonna save here. I was also gonna do something with purrs, but I haven't featured purrs a lot in the comics, just one or two, so I don't really. I think as I develop different things in areas of town, I'll add to that, but I think Star Pugs is definitely one that could be cute. Especially, you know, with the seasonal stuff. I could maybe draw a couple extra pumpkins in here, but I just want to get these guys kind of thought out. And I think I'll probably make that as my daily, the combination of these t-shirt ideas. And I'll get a sample of this guy in, and this one. And I'm not sure what color combo I want to do for the collegiate one. Maybe I'll just keep it simple, or try a couple of different ones to see which one I like the best. But I think I'll go ahead and end the stream here. And yeah, there we go. Let me just, okay, I saved that one. I don't need this anymore. Here we go. All right, so let me go on my ending screen. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it was just a little bit of a short kind of figure it out stream, but I don't know, I like these a lot. I hope you have a great rest of your day too. Catherine, Sharon, Dee, any lurkers I have in chat, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back on Thursday with comics, and I'm still working on the detective series, kind of mapping that out. I have the first episode where they're kind of... The gist of the episode is that they're waiting around the phone for people to call, and then they get their first call and they rush out the door. So I wanted to introduce the kind of series that way, and then I need to actually write the first mystery that they're going to tackle. So that's where I'm at on that one. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.